Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsy69, and we are back with the Chinese Tier 10 TD, the WZ-113G. Now, this is very much compared to the Object 268, like, very much. It looks a bit different, but it has the same DPM. It's pretty much got the same kind of gun. And I've also put the AMX 50 Foch in there as well, the 155, because it's like a mix between the 268 and the Foch. So DPM, as I've said, same as the Object 268, 3039, which is pretty good. However, the penetration is slightly less than Object 268 at 290, but it is slightly more than the Foch. So 290 pen is not bad at all. Rate of fire 4.75, gives it a 12.63-second reload, the same as the Object 268, and it has the 152. Shell velocity is the same as the 268, the aim time is the same, but the dispersion is slightly less. However, it is slightly better than the Foch. Again, the gun depression is slightly worse than the 268, but slightly better than the Foch. So the speed is it's 38, whereas the 268 is 48 and the Foch is 50. So the speed is kind of slower, but minor. It's not massive. HP 1800, the same as the Foch, same as the Object 268, whereas the whole armor is 230, which is better than the 268 and the Foch. Overall, I've been playing this all morning, and I'm kind of liking it. I do like the tank, but I like the Object 268. I like the Foch, so I should like this. There's no reason I should not like this if I like both of their tanks. It's got it. The armor is very troll. The gun is very nice. It is really nice. And an overall nice tank. Whereas I won't be grinding this tank just yet, because I've grinded all the other lines, and the only tank I need to get is the Chinese tier 10, which is the 121. So I'm going to grind that first. I'm going to wait for a bit, because everyone is going to be spamming these tanks like completely, especially the tier 6 and the tier 7. I haven't actually seen many tier 10 while playing it all this morning, but you do need quite a lot of XP. I think it's like 360 or 1,000 to get the tank. And I think for the whole line on my contributor account, it cost me just over 800,000 XP to complete the whole line. So the 121 is my last tech tree tank to grind. So once I've got that, once I've played it and I've aced it, then I will start grinding the Chinese TDs. I will have a video probably tomorrow around the same time of the tier 9, and then on Saturday I will have the tier 8 along with my sub replays. I will also have another video tomorrow other than this, so you'll have 2 videos tomorrow, 2 videos on Saturday. So this battle, we've just taken out the bat chat. The enemy are 2 tanks down, and there is a T-5041 that's just about to come around the corner. Then he fought twice. He gets 1 shot which bounces, and we manage to take him out. So we've got 2 kills. There is 4 tanks left alive, and this Object 140, I was hoping to get round the back of him. I should have probably reset my camo before I went and chased him. I have got a high roll, a max roll locked and loaded, but unfortunately he starts running away just before I get there. So we've got 1 tank down. Now the last 3, now the E100 is gone, so it's 6 versus 3. And to be honest, the last 3 tanks, they do a really, really good job. There is a few tanks that are low hit points. The Jaegeru takes out the IS-7, and they actually do a pretty good job. And unfortunately, they don't manage to pull the win off. So it's 3 minutes in. We've only done two shots. We've only done 900 damage, and there's only 3 tanks left alive. So the Centurion on my team is pushing the E100, the Object 140. So I'm going to push on full health. I've got max roll loaded. We don't get the max roll. We do 550 damage. The Waffle takes out the E50M, We get another shot from the Object 140. The Centurion pushes in, he misses, and we manage to take him out for our third kill, just leaving the Waffle and the Jaegeru. Now, the Jaegeru is now going to take out the Centurion, so he has shot. I know he has shot, so I'm going to push forward, and I'm going to wait. He should have waited, and that could have been a match changing decision from that Jaegeru. He could have stayed behind that rock, but I wasn't spotted. He wasn't to know I was there. So we do get one shot into him, put him on fire, and the Camp Panzer is going to come. He's going to shoot him. He's going to take the attention, and I managed to shoot him with HE, killing him with 4 kills before he gets the shot on the Camp Panzer. Now, all that remains is the Waffle, and again, I have got a max roll loaded. So far, I have only done 2.5k damage, so nothing special. We got 4 kills, and luckily he runs away, and we get a high roll, 1197 damage, which pushes my damage up to 3.7. So just an average game, and that last shot pushes my damage up quite a bit. So we do finish on an ace. It is an easy ace at this time. It's at 4 o'clock in the morning when the server just come up. So we do get the ace, 3.7k, 5 kills, 699 assistant damage, 8 shots, 8 pens, and actually not a bad battle. So I playing this tank, I think it's better if you sit at the back for a little bit, as I say with the Object 268, the Foch, save your hit points, get the damage in, and towards the end of the battle, you can push forward, use that troll armor, especially against the mediums. Mediums are going to bounce you. If you can angle correctly, if you can wiggle, you will get some bounces in this thing, just like the Object 268. Now, I have got a video coming out on the Object 268. It's a nice tank, and there is a few nice battles that we've got. A few people have sent me replays, and I've got quite a few nice replays of the Object 268, so I will put in that in its own video. Now, we do get a nice bounce from that E100. He does shoot my gun mantlet, and which is very, very strong. It's pretty much unpennable. You can't pen the gun mantlet. The only problem with this tank compared to the Object 268 is it's flat. The front is just flat, so anything can pen you, especially with heat or APCR, and if they switch to the Pramo, you will get penned. So now we've got the back chat in front of us. We're not going to look for the damage. We are keeping that back chat in that position for the T57 especially, and the E100 to get round the other side. So I kept him there. I wasn't going for the damage. We just kept him there, which made our team take him out. Now, I get the shot on the E100, and then I leave him for my teammate, and I'm going to focus on the T57 Heavy. However, our team is shooting him 690 hit points. They damage his ammo rack, which allows me to ammo rack him for 692, which isn't so bad. It would have been better if he had more hit points. And now we have the T62. We probably should have used HE. We probably could have used HE, but we had a max roll. We get 800 damage into him, and our team takes him out. So all is left is the WZ-113 and the grill. So we're going to switch to HE. We're going to get rid of the grill first. 809 damage into him. 3.4k now. We get a bounce from the WZ. But now he's going to aim, and he's not going to bounce anymore. And if you get that, you're not going to bounce. If a tank is looking at your bottom plate especially, and they use heat into anywhere pretty much in front of you, you're not going to bounce many. And we managed to take him out for our third kill. So we bounced 1000 damage that game. We get ourselves 4.2k damage. It wasn't an ace, however. This was later on in the day, and it is only a first class. 4.2k damage. We made over 50,000 credit that game. 1162 XP. 7 shots, 7 kills, and you can see nice damage there into the tank. So our final battle, again this map, and we're going to go right with our team, and we're going to, again, my mate was watching me play this. At my workmate, he plays the game also, and he wanted to see the Chinese TDs. So I started playing it, and I said to him, you know, I'm going to be patient this game, and that is my problem with a lot of battles, is I'm not patient enough. Now, usually I could sit like in a TD spot like here for like 30 seconds, and then I get bored. If I've got no shots, I get bored, and then I push. I normally get wrecked. And I was actually saying to him, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to be patient. I can see quite a few of the red tanks in front of us. We got the E75 to our left, sort of thing, and there's like 3 tanks here, E75. So a lot of the tanks have already been spotted. So we're going to be patient this game. We're not going to rush in. We're going to be patient. We know there is an E100 and a chieftain. Sorry, there is an E4 up there who we do need to be careful of, because if you angle your tank so they have your sides, this is easily pennable with HE. Now, that is a nice shot on the E100. The accuracy there was pretty good, and we get a nice 589 damage into his cheeks. So again, we're not going to push, we're going to wait. We know there is an E75 around there. We know that there is an E4 on the top, but we're just going to wait because there is an E100 on our team, and there is an IS-7 to our right, so I don't want them to get overrun. Now, stupidly, the T-62A decides to rush the E-100, which was a very, very bad move. I don't think he knew I was here, because I wasn't spotted, but he soon realised I was here. Now, we can take him out for our first kill. So that's 1,680 damage done. And now this is where I do mess up a bit. I should have used heat, but I thought I could pen, aim it at the bottom plate, and we bounce. And not only that, but we get 760 damage onto the side of us, and the chieftain's going to get 590. So that puts me down to now a 1 shot. I've had 2 shots into me, and I'm now a 1 shot. So we're going to take 1 more shot in on the E75. And we're going to go behind the rock because I don't want to get shot from that E4. And I know that there is a chieftain flanking around. So if he can get a HE shot into me, then that is game over for me. However, he pokes out just a little bit too much, and he gets absolutely wrecked. So I'm up to 2.8k damage now. Again, we're going to focus on the chieftain and the E100. We're going to hide behind the rock, and we managed to take the chieftain out. So I have now got a max roll locked and loaded in my cannon, and luckily the tank that comes in my way is the grill. So HE is ready. He doesn't want to come this way, and we get the back of him. 1153 damage. That puts me on 3 kills, 4.6k damage. I've probably already aced the tank by now because it is an easy ace. However, I do mess up here. There is an E4 up there. I do get a shot into him, but this is where I should have used my adrenaline. I didn't use it. I don't know why I didn't use it, but I should have used my adrenaline. He started pushing. As soon as he started pushing, I pushed my adrenaline. But by then, it was just a little bit too late. But we do win anyway. Our team, the WZ-113G, 111G, takes him out. But we do finish that battle on 5.2k damage. We get the ace, 33,000 credits earned. So you can actually earn good credits in this tank. You don't need the Pramo because the penetration is good enough, and it's actually a really good tank. So I will eventually grind the tank, but I'm just going to hold off because so many people are going to be grinding them. But for now, that is it. Thank you all for watching. I'm Meadsy, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.